All right. And we're live. Deadman's Tome Podcast. Your host, Mr. Deadman. Co-host, Becky. How's it going, Becky?
Hey. Oh, just fine. Just sitting here eating goldfish.
Eating goldfish. Man,
Yeah.
you don't even have kids over there. Goldfish.
I know.
Man.
Good, though.
The only reason goldfish came back to my life was because, my kids. So, I can eat it through them, but... Wow.
I'm a picky eater, so, I mean, if you can't get me to eat anything else, you can get me to eat goldfish.
Oh, what kind of goldfish are we talking about?
Well, actually, right now, these are the vanilla cupcake goldfish.
Oh,
and they taste like little sugar cookies.
Oh, damn.
They're really good.
Man, that's just like diabetes right there. Ugh, I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm going to stay away from that. They get me in trouble.
They are addictive, let me tell you. And I am diabetic, so that's not a good thing.
Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay. Man. See,
but I'm trying to be good.
You got to try. Because I would give that to the kids. They'd be hooked, you know?
Right.
All right, so we got amazing...
Is like crack.
Oh, it is? Maybe be licking it throughout the show, huh? They like smell it, licking it, eating it. I can hear you. You're crunching on it right now.
I know.
You know, people really hate it when people eat food on stream. You know, on a microphone. They hate that. You know?
I know. I quit. I put them up. I'm being good.
Now we got an amazing show planned tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize.
Interesting topics.
I know. I apologize that our guests had to reschedule, but don't worry, we'll take care of that. But we're looking at the most shocking, the most intensely shocking murders of 2018.
Yep.
And
10 of them.
Apparently Google is running a brothel. Apparently Google was so motivated by Donald Trump's grab by the pussy, they made it a mission statement. And bitches are walking out of there in protests. Well, we'll get to that. We'll open that can of worms all the way in a little bit.
Yeah.
First, we got some little things to cover.
Yeah, this first one just kills me.
Oh, what's the first one?
Mom sues after video shows toddlers and Fight Club at a St. Louis daycare.
Oh, that's like a Tuesday, though, right?
Yeah. Happened October 31st.
Well, it's on Halloween. So it was a fight club. What? So let me guess. The teacher was having the kids fight over candy?
It doesn't say what they were fighting over, but at first when I first read the title, I was like, oh my God, how could somebody do this? But the more I read on, I was like, really? It seems that they got, the Hulk fist.
Yeah.
The green, soft bopping things. And they put them on the two kids, and let them play.
That's not a fight. That's just playing around.
Well, it says that, one of the kids was really upset because he was getting beat up. He was losing.
Wait a second. Is this one of those things where, like, in context, it's really just two kids playing around with big Hulk gloves, but the media has it, so they're going to try to exaggerate it and make it something bigger than what it actually is?
That is exactly how it read to me.
So is there anything more in the article that I'm missing? Like...
The mother's suing the daycare for $25,000, which is kind of a strange amount. Makes me wonder what she needs the money for.
Yeah,
Sorry.
really.
Um,
So the teacher, so the teacher lost her job because these daycares.
it says 2 people lost their job.
Of course, and these daycares, they're inspected by CPS, the state CPS, and so whenever an incident like this happens, they come, they have to ask a lot of questions, and most likely they're just gonna have the people terminated. I mean, so they're out of a job. 2 people are out of a job. And then the mom wants $25K because her kid was beaten up by what, Hulk gloves? He had
him on too.
He had him on too? So what the no. This mom should no. If I was a judge here, I'd be like, bitch, you should no.
No, exactly. It's exactly what I would say too. I would say, take your ass to the house. That's what I would tell her.
Pump the brakes, Puta.
Yeah.
No.
It says the attorney, the circuit court attorney's office, declined to prosecute the daycare. Well, duh.
Yeah.
I would have too.
That's horrible. So now I wonder what this mom does with her son for fun. Like, does she allow her son to go outside and play with anyone?
I don't know. And then it says something about a toddler, and then it says something about he was 10 years old.
A 10-year-old is not a toddler.
Oh, no. It says her 10-year-old is the one that videoed her other son who was being beaten up in the next room.
Oh.
It doesn't say how old he was.
Wait, why the fuck does a 10-year-old have a phone in the first place?
Well, if he saw this going on, why didn't he try to stop it?
Yeah. Why didn't you? He probably thought it was funny.
If he had a phone, why didn't he? Well, if he had a phone, why didn't he call his mom?
And what are the teachers doing in this? Are they like cheering it on? Or like, oh, you got to get him again. Oh, right hook, left hook. Are they coaching coaching these kids? Like giving them pointers?
It doesn't really say. It says both teachers in the video were fired.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like
it really doesn't say anything about what they were doing.
Yeah, of course not. And it's like the headline makes it seem like it's going to be like this crazy underground toddler, like Rocky fight. Like you have these 2 preschoolers in a ring, an octagon going at each other. But then it's like they're using Hulk gloves. They're using the freaking toy gloves, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I thought, oh my God, they're fist fighting. And then I read on and they said Hulk fist, and I was like, really?
No.
We're suing over Hulk fist? Really?
No, that mom needs to be shamed. She needs to be embarrassed.
I happen to agree with this. And maybe that's why they ran the article, is they were hoping that it would
be read.
Shame them.
Oh, yeah, be read by like someone like us who would shame it, because there's gonna be other people who read that, Becky, who take it at face value, be like, oh, that's just so wrong. That's just so horrible. And
they'll just read the title too, and they won't read what happened.
They'll share it on Twitter or on Facebook, be like, oh, these teachers deserve to be fired. The virtue signal. These teachers just deserve to be fired. We're horrible teachers. Oh, we're horrible little shits. Oh. And be like, you didn't even read the whole article. Because that's just...
Oh, no.
Because I guarantee you, my kids do a lot worse to each other. When they're like wrestling on the couch and shit. Man, it's like sometimes like UFC.
I know my brother and I did. We used to beat the hell out of each other, Yeah. He just said we still do.
Yeah. You better give him some goldfish.
I'll throw them at him.
I mean, I'm not saying that as a man telling you what to do. I'm saying that as someone who doesn't want you to be attacked while on the show.
Right.
I know you have a taser, Becky, but he can get that sucker punch on you.
I know. I still think that it would be a really good way to make some money for the show. Is $10 a ticket, and then I get to tase him.
Oh, so Becky put that out there for $10. If you donate $10 to the show, Becky will tase her brother. Like right now, she'll pull it out and tase him right in the balls. Oh, that's
No,
too
I'm
low.
not tasing you in the nuts.
All right, or you'll just tase him.
I would just tase you. Yeah, he said as long as you don't tase him in the nuts, he don't care.
For $10?
Yeah.
Man, I wonder what I'll do for 20.
Jesse wants to know what you'll do for 20.
I don't know. I'll take that back. No. I don't want to know.
I cannot tell you now.
Shit. Okay. What else do we have? What are small fries do we have?
Okay. The next one is Antarctic scientist stabbed a coworker who repeatedly ruined endings to books he was reading.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Yeah.
In Antarctica, they have a scientist, which, by the way, flat earthers are probably, if there's any flat earther that would listen to this, would be like, bro, you can't go to Antarctica. Earth is flat. We're not allowed to go there. Because apparently that's one of the theories, that no one has ever been to Antarctica before. But
well, the Russians say that's full of shit, so you know.
Yeah. So, okay. So now I'm hearing this. I'm thinking, wait a second. Is the thing actually happening? Do we have scientists going mad in Antarctica right now? And they're just like killing each other over stupid shit?
I don't know. It's just dumb. It says he had a breakdown and stabbed in the station's canteen. The two had worked in close proximity for 4 years.
Oh, yeah, that's enough. So for 4 years, this guy was ruining the ending to books like a dick.
Right.
Huh.
It says he didn't die, though. They flew him to Chile, and they charged charged the guy with attempted murder.
If anyone's listening, and if you're in the chat, okay, what do you think? You think that's justifiable? You said for 4 years, right? For 4 years?
4 years, yes.
4 years. Every time you read a book, this dick comes to you and go, oh yeah, by the way, this happens. Motherfucker. What's the point of reading it now? Oh yeah, by the way, the kid doesn't die at the end. The kid never dies. Oh.
Yeah, I think I could have fixed him from doing that before 4 years was up.
Yeah, I think it was too nice. You know?
He waited much too long.
Yeah,
way too long.
That's the
I mean,
right
you know, a knot on the forehead, a black eye, busted lip, a shot to the, nether region.
Shot to the balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, he waited way too long on that.
Yeah. I think personally he just snapped and decided, justifiable homicide.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense though, because see, I can't even stand someone if I'm in a room with them for like 2 days straight. But imagine like 4 years. Jesus, you'd be tired of them. I mean, you're in Antarctica too. You sound like you can get out and go far.
Yeah, and there's nothing else around, right?
Yeah, imagine being trapped. Any married men out there, imagine being trapped in the house in a cabin with your wife for 4 years straight, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. You don't go to work because work is home. You don't go far because there's nowhere to go. So, what the hell do you do? What do you do?
Right. Well, see, here's the other side too, and he probably didn't think of this. If he had killed him, he'd have been sitting there all alone. Then he wouldn't have had any company.
Sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's better, Becky.
Yeah. I guess this is true.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather be alone than be in a room with some assholes is going to be ruining things for me. Shit.
Yes.
Well, this
Yeah,
brings you back to the
I'm with
opening scene of with the thing where like he's pouring, like, was it whiskey or something in the computer because of the game of chess. Yeah.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen, man. You get bored. You're gonna end up killing yourself out of boredom.
Well, I think the next woman in our next story, I think she was really, really, really bored or has lost touch with reality.
Oh, wow.
Totally.
What's going on here?
The headline reads, "Woman who had sex with 20 ghosts is now engaged to a spirit."
Whoa,
and
whoa,
there is a video to go along with it.
Pump the brakes. What? Back up.
Yeah.
20 ghosts?
Yeah.
20 ghosts. That's more than Kesha.
20 ghosts.
Kesha, the musician, who called her a musician, the singer, whatever, she claimed to have sex with a ghost once.
Yep.
And this woman's saying 20? Man.
20.
How does that happen? Like 20 at the same time?
I don't know about that. It does not say.
How do you even have sex with a ghost?
I don't know. It doesn't say that either.
I know on this show, we talked about it before with other guests, before Becky was on. We explored the subject of ghost sex. And because it's like, no, I even had a guest that told me, and she straight up meant this, that she was raped by a ghost. And
really?
You know, yeah. And I was like, well,
wow.
And I mean, she meant it. I mean, she wasn't trolling me. I think she believes she had that experience. It's just I don't know. Like what is this? What are we talking about here? Because first off, what is a ghost? What is a ghost?
Right.
Is it Casper the Friendly Ghost? He's floating all up to you. Hey there, you want to fuck? And next thing you know, Casper's whipping out his little ghost.
Do they even ask permission?
I don't even know.
I mean, do they have to?
I don't know, Becky. They probably, maybe they do.
You're
Maybe
supposed
they
to
don't.
know this stuff. I thought you knew everything.
I think I'm gonna have to do some research. I think we're gonna have to do more than use a Ouija board and Charlie, because this Charlie thing didn't work very well. He just kept us saying yes to everything. So.
Well, this woman says she's engaged to a poltergeist now.
Engaged to a poltergeist? That's what... Okay. Why the fuck does she do that? Like, women already have a bad time with men not cleaning up the house.
Drugs,
man. Probably drugs. Yeah. But just about every woman who's listening to this right now who has a man at home knows that they're probably not cleaning the house. And, you know... So now she's got to have a poltergeist. She's just throwing shit all around, just throwing shit. The house is in disarray every time.
Yep, pretty much.
Man.
And she's 30 years old.
No.
And she wants to have a baby.
Hold on. She's only 30 and she's had sex with 20 different ghosts. There's people that are 30 that haven't even had sex with more than 3 partners.
Right.
I mean, then there's ones that had sex with like 20 different partners, but they usually have like something that carries along with it.
Yeah, like a title and a record.
Title, a record, and a little surprise down below. That stays with you.
Bleach in a Brillo pad.
So we're talking about 20. Think about that. This is like with the scene on Clerks. I don't know. Have you seen Clerks?
Yes.
Yeah, was it 26? Was it 27? 27 cocks? 27 cocks?
Yeah.
My girlfriend had 27 cocks in her mouth. This woman had 27 ghost dicks, or 20 ghost cocks in her at one point. Not at the same time, but so just think about that. And she's saying this on mainstream. This is on mainstream TV, right? It was on ABC.
Yes, it was on TV. Well, I think it was a British This Morning with Eamon and Ruth.
Well, they need a...
It's New York.
They don't
the
need
New York,
any more. They don't need any more crack or ghost weed, whatever the hell they're smoking out there.
Well, you should. If you have not seen the video, you really should because
I watched it.
The host and hostess had to sit there and talk to this lady and not die laughing or say something smart. You would have had to have duct taped me. There's just no.
Yeah. If she
it would have been ugly.
If she was on this show, like we would try to call her out on it. I'd be like, come on now. I would get into the nit of it. See, they can't ask the questions we can because they're on, a morning talk show. They're on a morning show, and
yeah, they wouldn't
TV.
be on morning very long if I was on it.
No. Now, if you're like, you have the means to be like a little more like stern about it, be a little, maybe a little pervert about it. You can ask the right questions because you're talking about ghost stuff. Come on, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Hey, what does a ghost cock look like? Yeah. not that I want to know. Or
are they big or little or yeah?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know this.
But the Mary thing's crazy. Like, how do you do that? How do you marry ghosts?
Well, I want to know what happens if she decides she doesn't like him. How's she gonna get rid of him?
Like, how do you divorce a ghost? Especially
a
poltergeist. Nope.
She can't kill him.
She can ghost bust him.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Didn't think of that one.
She could hire, she can get a priest. A priest.
A priest. Yeah.
A priest. I'm just drinking Coors tonight, and it already has taken effect. By the way, this show is sponsored by Monster Energy Drink. And no, it's Coors. It's Coors tonight. You can't even see it on the thing. Anyway, yeah, get a priest and do a little thing. Cleanse the room.
She said she joined the Mile High Club.
Yeah. What the?
With one of the ghosts.
No, she did not. That doesn't count.
I swear to you, she said she did.
No. If she joined the Mile High Club, then so did everyone else when they were masturbating in the fucking restroom. You never masturbated in an airport restroom? An airplane restroom?
No.
You should try sometime. I mean, you only live once. YOLO.
Right.
Yes. There's some things you just... you got a list.
So I need to do research? Is this what you're telling me?
No, you don't have to do research. You just do it. There's nothing to research, Becky. You just go in there and you close the door and you just do it.
I am not videoing this.
Oh no, we don't need video evidence. You can just tell us. But and then Ghost Baby, like oh that's right. When I was listening to the video, she said that and this got me livid. This got me crazy. A phantom pregnancy. What the fuck is that?
I'm not sure what she was referring to, but there is a thing where your body thinks that you're pregnant, or it acts like you're pregnant, all the signs and symptoms and whatever, but you're really not. And that is a real thing.
Does it last 9 months?
No.
Okay. So, and she said it with a straight face that, like, she believes in phantom pregnancies and phantom births. And I'm like listening. I was like, if I was a woman right now, I would rage in her face so fast. Be like, bitch, I had to carry a child in me, a little human in me for 9 months. You're gonna tell me that's the same thing as a phantom, as a little phantom baby? First off, you're not carrying her for 9 months. Okay, you don't turn into like this bloated fucking hippo because some dude stuck a dick in you and he didn't come out, Damn it. Seed of life, right? The miracle. But you just cramping, complaining, all bloated and farting and everything's hurting. You hate everything. You tell your husband to go get you pickles and ice cream and
ice cream.
yeah, I know it. I mean, kind of. I mean, I can say I was on, receiving end on that way. I mean, I don't know the pain. I'm not pretending to know that. I'm just saying. That's crazy.
Right.
And if she has a ghost baby, who's going to take care of it? How do you take care of a ghost baby, Becky?
I don't know, but she don't want to send it to the daycare we talked about earlier.
Yeah. I don't know if she would be able to find it. She would lose it. She
right.
would be able how do you find a fucking ghost baby? You'd have to, are you in this room or in the other room? I don't know. There's so many things. Like, there's parts where her whole thing was going to just crumble and die. This lady's a freak show. This lady is a nut job. I know people say, oh, people can believe what they want. Sure, you can believe what you want. So she believes she's had sex with ghosts and she's going to marry ghosts, have ghost babies. But there comes a point where you are just enabling a delusion. And my personal opinion is she is delusional. And probably...
I would say so.
Yeah, right? I mean, that doesn't make me a bad guy, does it?
No,
It
makes you real. I mean,
Yeah. And I think, realistically, she's probably just masturbating and saying it's a ghost. Who knows? Maybe she only masturbated 20 times in her life. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's just crazy.
Did you see what she said about the wedding?
Oh, no, I must have missed that part. Is she going to actually invite her family?
She said her friends and family have embraced her unusual engagement, and now she's planning her big day as a pagan ceremony.
Oh my God, they're carnies. They're carnies. It's like a whole family of carnies. They're like the equivalent of like, fuck. I was thinking of a movie right now. The title escapes me. Snatched.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie with the dog and the diamond. All those like what they call them, like gypsies or whatever.
She said, we haven't discussed the details yet, but it will be quite a big do.
Yeah. I don't know. See, that's flat out enabling right there. That's enabling. The whole family is enabling that. No. I'm sorry. No.
I agree. I mean...
And hey, if you're listening, let me know what you think. Let us know what you think about this. Do you think this is legit? Do you think this woman really had sex with 20 ghosts and is marrying a ghost and wants to have a ghost baby?
No.
I mean,
no.
Come on. They should have just called her out. They should have just left. Man, I mean, you can't make that up. I mean, if someone were to write a book about that, it would be like, you're just fucking around. This is hilarious shit. This is a comedy, right?
Right. But it's not.
Oh, no, it's not. All right. Let's see. Oh. I think there's something about like a skeleton in a house?
Yeah. That was the other one. This guy found a skeleton in his basement.
Okay, so let me get this straight. He had this house for a while. Like, I'm guessing he's a new homeowner or something?
No, he had been the homeowner for quite a few years, but they were in the basement and were digging around and doing some work on the house. And they discovered the previous homeowner, who had been missing for quite some time. Like 60 years ago.
Huh.
He went missing 60 years ago.
That's pretty fucked up. That is pretty fucked up.
Yeah. They don't know whether it was foul play or not. That hasn't been announced or anything.
See, that's what I was thinking. I bet you the cops came and was like, all right, we're going to have to bring you in. And because what is it? Because what, you're going to be like, you killed this person and buried him. No, officers, I found this body. I swear. I didn't even know it was here. What cop is gonna believe that? What detective is gonna believe that? You mean to tell me you've been in this home for like 10 years? You never knew there was a skeleton in your basement? Like, I mean, Becky,
well,
do you know, are there skeletons in your house?
Excavating. No, he said they were excavating. Not unless there's little dead mice somewhere. He was excavating his basement with his two sons. When they discovered what appeared to be human remains, and they called 911. This guy went missing in 1961.
Probably killed by his wife. Yep.
Well, see, that was the next thing that it said. Something about she was the homeowner for a long time, and then she sold it to this guy. He found the body.
See, the woman who sold the house is the murderer. She did it. I'm 100% sure she did it. She killed him because she was pregnant with this ghost baby. I don't know how to tie that together. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how. But see, that's the thing. So if you get a new home, guys and ladies, if you get a new home, you got to make sure there's no dead bodies underneath the foundation. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Think about that.
Can you imagine? Oh, my Lord. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine finding a dead body in my home that I've been living in.
Yeah, because imagine that call you have to do afterwards. Call 911. And then you have a whole lot of explaining to do.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine that call. Hi, this is Rebecca, and we were digging in the basement and found some bones. And y'all might want to come look at these.
Yep, and your brother's...
Make sure you bring a bag with you.
Yep, and your brother's probably going to be like, she did it. No, just to see what would happen.
You know he would.
Yep.
He would be sitting down there pointing, going, she did it. I swear, she did it. I know she did it. I'd say if there's not two little taser marks on it, it wasn't me.
Oh, man.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Now, I think we have... Well, actually, I think... Is that all the small fries we have?
Well, yeah. Then we have the Google thing.
Okay, let's do the Google thing first. All right. So what is this? A massive walkout?
Yeah. People are walking out and having a big to-do over a sexual harassment and how Google handled it.
Well, I can't say I feel sorry for Google, because I don't. I don't feel sorry for Google at all. In fact, part of me feels a little bit like, I don't know, that satisfaction. What is that German phrase? Getting satisfaction on other people's misery, expense. There's a German word for that. You know
I don't. Yeah, I do, but I don't know what it is. Google said they fired 48 people for sexual harassment over the last 2 years, and none of them received an exit package. And that is what people were griping and bitching about, was that, people that had been fired or let go or retired had received exit packages from Google, and they had been involved in a sexual harassment suit. Well, supposedly, that is not so. Google says that, that didn't happen. None of them received an exit package. They issued apologies saying they were sorry if anybody was offended or had the wrong idea. But then the people said, apologizing isn't enough.
Well, that's the thing too. Like, apologizing isn't enough, is it? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay. And one of the employees, executives that was accused of harassment resigned on Tuesday, and he also did not obtain an exit package.
But see, I read opposite. I read he received like 90 million. Is that where's that coming from?
I don't know where you saw that.
It was like I think Wall Street Journal, or yeah.
Oh.
So
I don't know. This is from the New York Times. So.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Like, even if they did or didn't, see, all these people are stating a protest over sexual harassment, right? So
right.
I guess, and the joke could be, oh, well, I guess now Google is the one who doesn't listen and believe, you know? Not even they do that.
Right.
Because, which the joke is easy to make because, I mean, a lot of people over there in Silicon Valley, I mean, they're the types that be on Twitter and Facebook. You got to listen, believe, listen, believe, listen, believe. And now here you go. Google, the Google headquarters. And it's not just the headquarters. This is other offices throughout the world where these walkouts are happening. Because of what? Because now it's just one big slut fest, I guess. One big just being like Trump, just grabbing pussy left and right, wherever you can. I mean, what's going on over there? You know? It sounds crazy to me. It sounds like some sort of brothel that they're running. But somehow I guess information leaked out that Google had paid millions of dollars of exit packages. But you're saying it didn't happen. So there's
well, no, they did pay millions of dollars in exit packages, but the people that were complaining said that some of the people receiving it had been involved in sexual harassment cases, and they shouldn't be receiving it.
Oh.
But they didn't receive it, according to Google. So who knows?
Well, see, now Google could be covering their ass right there, too. See, they could have done it. But here's the thing. Here's what people I don't think understand, really. Okay. Look, if you do your time at a company, let's say you worked there for years and you do really good work, and these guys are like high up management, all right. So and they're part of huge, crazy, big projects. And usually when they leave, when they're terminated, I mean, usually there's some sort of severance package. Usually, if they earned it. Now, well, you could be like, oh, well, they did sexual misconduct. They grabbed someone's ass, or they did this, they did that. Okay, yeah, that's horrible behavior. But like, I mean, he's gonna be terminated. He or she. Don't pretend like women don't do this. Okay, because where I worked, I used to work at I used to work at a medical setting. Let me just put it that way. And I saw nurses, female nurses, grabbing dicks in pants. So I've seen that. I've seen flirtatious behavior on both sides, and I've seen people misinterpret signals very easily. And it's like, oh, so what's that? That's sexual misconduct. So next thing you know, that person has been there for like how many years? Maybe like 10 years, and now they'll just be let off, and not even a tiny bit of a severance, not even a tiny bit. Be like, well, what's that? I mean, if they put all that much time, don't they deserve something? Well, I mean, if the company feels they deserve, if they are entitled to it, why not? Because what is justice at this point? Is it not good enough that they're laid off? Is it? Because let me ask you, Becky, what would be good enough? What would be good? Where's justice, Becky?
I don't know. See, that's a good question. Because you have to look at a lot of different factors with that. You have to look at, was it really sexual harassment? And that's such a,
I don't know.
Did the woman start off saying yes, 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 and then, later on down the road, she got mad at him and, wants to get revenge. So, now we're going to scream sexual harassment, and to get money. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things of it's really touchy footing there. And I mean, if beyond a shadow of a doubt, you got them on video doing this, firing them is not enough. Right. I agree with that.
And yeah, I mean, that's the thing, huh?
Right.
I mean, if you have the evidence there, But here's the thing, though. People will be like, well, just listen and believe. If she just says, he touched me, he groped me, next thing you know, you're going to have a huge problem. Hell.
Right.
Like I said, I know people who have been in that situation. They're in the back of the nurse's station. This woman was very flirtatious. Oh, and I'm not slut shaming or not doing anything. I'm just saying she was flirtatious.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
She knew what she was wearing. First of all, she shouldn't even be wearing this in the first place. It's a medical setting with teenagers, psycho teenagers. Let me just put it that way. Why is she wearing these very, wasn't even scrubs.
Low cut, revealing.
Oh, low cut. And the tightest, like, yoga pant things. Like, why are you wearing that? That's not even... And you're working with...
That's not appropriate.
Yeah, you're working with clients, like teenagers who haven't had sex in, like, forever. Who are, like, going through puberty. Who are just ready to go.
They're hormonal.
Yeah. Oh, man. And then you are, like, flirting with people. Like, clearly you are. And you're dropping signals like, my husband doesn't come home. Or my husband works late. I'm home. I'm free tonight. Things like that. These are clearly like, why are you mentioning that? Like, what's the purpose of mentioning that? Okay. And then you start talking, and it's like, oh, and then it's like, oh, signals missed. Okay. Well, then you back off, right? But then the signal missed. Next thing you know, she tells someone else. Everyone knows that person did that. And next thing you know, people are like, oh, they can't work together. You got to watch out for them. They did this. I'm like, but you don't understand what happened, though. You know?
Right. There's two sides to that story.
I know I'm probably get some hate from some people listening, of some women, but I don't think so. I mean, I think it's fair enough. You could reverse the genders, and the situation would be kind of similar.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen that happen too. I mean, I don't know. People are really strange anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Let's see.
I don't know.
There's a few other things about this that caught my eye. Oh, I think it's what the people that are walking out, what they're demanding. They're wanting the people. Let's see. All right. Okay, a list of demands.
They're bitching about a wage gap, aren't they?
Yeah. So they're like, okay, fix inequality. But I'm like, well, what are you talking about? Because, like, if someone's making more than you, have they been working there longer? Do they have better skills? Do they have a better resume? Do they have better education? Like, what's going on? I mean, if it's clearly just he has a dick and you don't, then there's already laws on the books against that. That's already illegal. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people that are like bitching about the wage gap, it's like, literally doing that, literally paying Becky more, or paying, Mr. Deadman more, just because one has a dick and one doesn't. I mean that.
And by the way, I'm the one that doesn't.
I don't know, Becky.
I'm telling you, I don't. So there you go.
I mean that's already illegal on the books. There's already laws.
Right.
I mean, that's already been done. So it's just a matter of.
And how can you prove that they're doing that too? I mean, because somebody would have to have the exact same work history, the exact same education, the exact same. And that's just bull. Unless it's somebody that just graduated from high school, that's never worked anywhere before, and has not been to school.
Well, the other thing about that, Becky, is that a lot of companies don't allow you to disclose what you get paid.
Right.
They have policies against that. If you start talking about how much you get paid with other workers, they'll
fire you.
They'll fire you, because what that's doing, that can kind of lead to what they don't want, which would be a union. That's the last thing any company wants, because they don't want the employees to be mandating in a whole body how much they get paid. No.
Right.
They want you in, no. So yeah, so they're bitching about that. And then what? Oh, they're complaining about the private arbitration in these sexual harassment cases, which is like, that's how these matters are settled. Like, because they're asking for a publication of a transparency report on instances of sexual harassment.
Now, why is that everybody's business?
Exactly. That's no one's business.
That's
but the
bullshit.
They want it handled in the
all
court.
they're wanting to do is out and embarrassing people. That's all they want. They want to know the dirt.
They're protesting to be even evil. They're protesting to be evil. They want to be. Oh man, they want to be. Think about how
they're
bad it would
nosy.
be. Yeah.
That should never happen.
The court of public opinion, people. Is that what y'all want? Is that what Google employees want? Court of public opinion? Man.
I don't know. It's sad.
It is. Oh, man. Yeah, that bothers me. Oh, and also full disclosures on salaries and compensation and employee.
Yeah, that's nobody's business either.
Yeah, what, you want to break
down?
That's not going to...
If they told... Exactly. If they told how much I was making, I would be pissed. That's nobody's business but mine.
Yeah. I mean, they have no business with that.
Right.
I don't know. It's like they don't understand they live in America. Let's
just tattoo everybody's social security number on their forehead and let them walk around.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to know that about me, if you want to know how much I make an hour, well, next thing you're going to want to know is, what my date of birth is and my address, driver's license number, and what color my drawers are.
I like how Alex Lopez in the chat says that he was let go from his last job just for making someone uncomfortable. That's how easy it is. That's how easy it is. You can be let go for anything. Oh, man. But, of course, I don't know if he got a severance package, though. Probably not. All right. You think we're ready to move on to the...
Oh, yeah.
The most shocking murders of 2018. The most shocking murders. 2018 hasn't ended yet.
The top 10.
Top 10.
So far.
Shocking, most intensive murders of 2018. All right. Let's do this.
Yeah. Okay. The first one is, the guy's name is Henry Van Breda. The case is known as the Stellenbosch family murders. Before the surviving Van Breda family member turned himself into the police. He maintained he's not a killer. He's not the killer. He's 23 years old, and he was an axe murderer.
He was an axe murderer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was sentenced to 3 life sentences Thursday for the murder of his parents, brother, and received a 15-year sentence for the attempted murder of his sister. Okay. And a 12-month jail term for obstructing justice.
So he has
I have a question.
He has so many charges stacked on him that he's not going to get out. That's what all that means.
Well, either that or they'll parole him in 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
For like good behavior, right?
Right.
There you go. There you go, sir. There you go. You can be out there now. I think you learned your lesson. So he's denying he did this murder.
Oh yeah.
Like a series of murders with an axe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, God damn.
It says that the judge said that it was savage and continuous, excessive and gratuitous.
be like, Judge, so if it wasn't, so Judge, Your Honor, if it wasn't that savage, if I would have just toned it down a bit, would it have been a little bit better? Is that what you're telling me, Judge?
Yeah, if I had mopped it up a little bit more, we cut some time off.
Yeah, if I would have cleaned up the mess and just buried the.
Well, but he didn't do it though.
Ah, that's right, he didn't do it. So he's like OJ, he just never did it. Just never did it.
Yeah, yeah.
See, he should have said, the axe cannot fit in my hand because my hand is just too damn small. Or his hand is too damn big. He can't really get a grip. If he grips it, it's all. He should. Right. That's how he could have gone out. He could have said like he has like some medical issue with his hand, and he can't really grab grab things very well. When he wraps his hands around things, they just fall apart. So pretty much, if he were to act like an inept, poor Ringer, like act like a detard. I don't want to say the R word. I don't want to shame. Act like a detard. Just bumble around with an axe. But I'm like, well, clearly he's not the guy who killed all those people because he can't even pick up an axe.
Right.
Don't
help him.
Yeah.
You're grounded.
Probably. It'd be a horrible defense.
Oh, Lord.
I don't think it would stand.
But it'd be funny.
Yeah. I mean, the lawyer
would be that. Can you see the judge? The judge, I snorted.
It's like, Your Honor, I just can't grab the axe. I don't understand. I just can't do it. Like, son, are you fucking with me? I can see the
judge now go, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, my God. That's not right.
All right. What's the next one?
The second one is the Krugersdorp murders. This happened in South Africa.
Krugersdorp murders?
They were Krugersdorp.
Okay. Krugersdorp.
you know that I am not good at pronouncing names.
Krugersdorp. And what the hell's a Krugersdorp?
This is happened in South Africa, and the people had strange tattoos of crosses and their pictures painted like goths.
Okay.
The murders were initially thought to be the work of a serial killer or a cult, but it emerged in court this year that they were committed for little more than money and a grudge. There were 5 members of the gang, and they killed 10 people in total, mostly for money and sometimes because they followed a rival church leader.
A rival church leader? A church leader? Like a Jesus Christ church?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So.
Like
really?
You mean like the sort of religion that would be hopefully like for forgiveness and peace and
Yep.
Love thy brother.
One of the
love
killers,
thy neighbor.
Yeah, he loved him way too much.
Yeah.
One of the killers entered a plea bargain with the state and pled guilty to 18 counts, including murder, robbery, and racketeering. His mother also pled guilty. It says pleaded guilty to and received 11 life sentences for the murders, plus 115 years for other crimes related to murders, including fraud and robbery. Now, I have a dumb question.
Okay.
If you give someone 11 life sentences, what difference does it make when you add another 115 years? I'm really confused about this.
I know, right? It's like stacking it. It's like stacking the deck. Like you're just adding life sentences on top of life sentences.
Right. It's so stupid.
From what I understand, from what attorneys have told me, is that so like if you get something if you go on like parole or whatever, it gets then change or whatever. It's gonna be for that sentence. So even if, so in order to be eligible for parole, like you would have to, I feel like I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. I'm trying to remember what the attorneys told me, but all those charges, like you have to fight all of them. Like even if you successfully get one charge taken down, like you still have like, 10 more to contest.
So you have to fight every charge individually?
I mean, if you're going to fight it in court, but if you're to do time, I mean, you're pretty much going to be in there forever, and the chance of getting out is going to be like slim to none.
You'd be 90 years old by the time you got to the last count that you got charged with anyway, because it takes forever for the court to do anything.
You know what this is, Becky? They stack it so high, you'll never get out. And you're trapped in 4 walls. You're getting food, water, and a cellmate that'll keep you warm at night.
No, thank you.
You don't want it? You get plenty of workout time.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Why would you want to leave? You don't pay for anything.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I couldn't have my cat. They wouldn't let me take my kitty.
Oh, you got to turn your cellmate into a kitty. Be like, you're my cat now, bitch. I want you to meow meow every time you come in.
Learn to purr.
Yeah. Shit.
No.
That'd be psycho.
I am not cleaning that litter box.
I want to see that in the next season of Orange Is the New Black. I want to see a new cell. I need to see a new crazy inmate who just wants a pet, just wants a cat, I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna see that happen. All right. What's the next one?
I can't even pronounce his name. Kabaro Mokina. It's Karabo. Last name is Mokena. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Just give it your best shot.
Yeah.
So what did this guy do?
KM.
Okay. What did KM do?
He was the 22-year-old was murdered at the hands of her abusive boyfriend, whose name is Sandel something.
Okay.
And his name became synonymous with South Africa's highest rate of femicide.
Of
he was
what?
only sentenced to
highest
femicide.
Rate of femicide.
Right.
So just killing females.
Female murder. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Highest rate.
Right.
Holy shit. So we're talking about...
He was only sentenced to 32 years in prison.
Well, because, Becky, I hate to tell you this, a woman,
I know.
The value of a woman's life versus the value of a man's life. I'm sorry.
I know.
Without me talking, it's just the patriarchy of the world, Becky. That's what it is.
I know.
You open the Bible. You open the good book.
I was just born broken.
Yep. It's not our fault you got that apple. It's not our fault you bit into that shit. I mean, we could have said no too, but goddamn it. So
we're trying to keep y'all from talking. Shut up, damn it.
And now I'm curious. I'm curious about like what's the rate? What's the record of femicide? Which that's the first time I heard that. Femicide.
I haven't
South
heard
Africa.
it either. I don't know, but I'll have to look it up sometime. The court found him guilty of murdering her and burning her body beyond recognition.
Hold on. This is South Africa? You mean like they don't have like executions? I mean, they couldn't just like, I don't know.
Oh, they said it was a ritual killing and 60% of her organs were missing when her body was discovered, including her heart.
Okay.
And they were not positive she was dead when it started.
Okay. Ladies, for all the ladies that I offended with my little joke, now I'm gonna be on your side. This guy just put a bullet in his head. I mean, he killed how many women?
He's a monster.
Yeah, he's a horrible
A
person.
lot.
Like
It doesn't
why?
say.
And it's South Africa. Like that's the last place I'd expect to have any rules about, or have any qualms about, I don't know, execution. Be like, just do it. I mean, why not? Why not? Clearly, he did it.
Right.
Why not do it? I don't know. All right, what's the next one?
The next one is Hannah Cornelius. She was a student and was hijacked and kidnapped along with her friend. And 4 men have been accused of her murder. They are accused of raping, assaulting, and killing her. She was stabbed several times, and her head had been crushed with a rock.
Who the fuck
Their
did
trials,
this?
it gives their names. It just says 4 men.
4 men. Like, where was this? This was in the U.S.?
It does not say that either. I believe it is, though, from the picture.
Huh. Man, that's horrible. That's pretty fucking barbaric.
It says that they have been accused, but they haven't been sentenced. So the trial has not. That's probably why they weren't named in this.
Well, you know what?
Because the trial's not over.
Let's just Judge Dredd them. Let's just clearly they did it. Let's just put them in a cell and just Judge Dredd them. Just do that. Yep.
Right.
Just, we're gonna run out of space, Becky. We're gonna run out of cells, and then, eventually we're just gonna do something on these people. I mean, right? I don't know.
Yeah. I think we ought to just shoot them in a capsule up into outer space.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I mean, problem solved, right?
Or hell, all these people who want to murder and rape and whatever, if they want to be horrible little shits, why don't... Oh, wait a second. Maybe this would work. If people already want to be horrible little shits, murder, rape, and steal and all that stuff, what if we tell them there's a place they can go? They can all come here. It's like a sanctuary city for these degenerates. And they can all go. They're welcome and welcome arms. But it's actually a televised reality show. Well, of course, they have to censor it. They have to censor some of the content, okay?
Well, I would say so.
Yeah. But it's
what are you going to do when somebody escapes from this, though? See, that's the problem.
They don't escape. They don't escape. We built a wall.
How are you going to pay for this? Oh, I know. We're paying for it by shocking my brother.
Yeah, that. No, they're not allowed to leave. They're like, you're staying. You're staying. This way, the prison system is funded, instead of being by taxpayers, because, a lot of them are privatized prisons anyway. That way, they get funding through, like, sponsorships through the televised program. It'd be like The Running Man.
Right.
Yeah, that could be the future.
Oh, wow.
That could be the future. I don't know.
Okay, that scares me.
I just Google might as well do it. I mean, they're already being bad. They might as well just go full on. You know what? Let's just create a... I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
I don't even want to finish that. Okay,
No.
what's the next one?
2 juniors were found, high school juniors, were found hanged in their school hostel in a small farming town of Stella, which is in Canada.
Oh.
The girls' murders were made to look like suicides by hanging, but autopsy showed they were strangled to death.
Oh, man. It was in Canada, too. Huh.
An ex-boyfriend of one of the girls has been arrested for the murder.
So what do you think happened there, Becky? He hung both.
Well, it would look like to me that maybe he was dipping in both wells, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Dipping both wells, and one got mad at the other, got mad at him, and had to deal with them both and bitching at him about how a horrible piece of shit he is. So I guess he did.
So he just strangled them both.
Yeah, I guess he did in a fit of rage. Doesn't justify it. I'm just telling you, they just bigger at him. It could have been like, look, why don't we just do 2 at the same time, guys, ladies? Why don't I be a boyfriend to both of y'all? We could all win. It's a win-win-win. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. We can make it
But they didn't want to share him.
Be like, ladies, y'all could share me. It's okay. I don't mind. I mean, that's all he would have to do. Instead of he gets like a horrible piece of shit, he goes to rage mode and starts killing him. He should have went to salesman mode and started talking him into, there's this thing we could do where we can all win. You like winning? You like winning? We're all going to win. We're all going to be winners here.
And listeners, for the low price of $9.99, if you have an argument that you would like for Jesse to convince your competitor of giving in and you want to win, just let us know. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll argue anything. Just, oh my
God,
but
you're pretty convincing, which really scares me sometimes.
Yeah. I think there's games like that. Argue anything, you know. What if you where you just pick a random name and you have to argue that they're a good person. Imagine if you get like Charles Manson.
No.
Atwall.
Yeah.
He was a nature guy. He was a nature guy.
He did like music.
Yeah, he liked music.
He was a good singer.
He wanted to play guitar. He played guitar. He wanted to be with the what was that? The Beach Boys. He wanted to be with them. He wanted to play with them, but they just wouldn't. They wouldn't let him in. He wasn't good enough.
Right.
So really, it's the Beach Boys.
Well, they thought he was strange.
Yeah. I mean, and they shunned him, and then he went to his little. He made a family, and started talking about a race war, and then went crazy. Well, I guess he was crazy already, but. So if the Beach Boys would have just took him in, crazy all along.
Yeah, it's the damn Beach Boys' fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not really, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can usually find something good to say about everyone, but I know a few people that, I really can't say anything nice about.
Yeah, imagine if you drew a name like Stalin. Or.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Hitler.
Yeah, I was good. That's everyone's go-to. You draw Hitler's name. He was a vegetarian. I don't know. What could
I quit.
Yeah. There's something I can say.
I can see defeat.
Yeah, you can't. That's the only thing you can do.
He had a nice mustache.
He ruined that mustache.
Yes, he did.
No one could,
Lord.
We gotta change subjects before YouTube takes us off talking about this.
Oh, no.
Okay.
We have been banned. So, the next one is Siam Lee. She was 20 years old. Her charred remains were found in a sugarcane plantation 2 days after she was reported missing.
Oh.
The initial thought she had been abducted by a spurned lover.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Sugarcane. Where was this? This was not in the States. Where the?
Nope.
This was like in the Caribbean or something. Where was this at?
It just says down south. It doesn't say where.
Down south. Okay. Man, get burned alive in a sugarcane field. Ooh, that's.
Yeah, that's not something. Yeah, I can think of a lot of ways to die, and that is one that just no, thank you.
Yeah. I would hate that too.
I don't want to be drowned either.
I don't know. But if you had to choose drowning.
Because I can swim.
Drowning or burn, which one would it be? I mean, if you had to choose between being drowned or being burned alive. And when you choose
probably
drowning.
Drowned.
Yeah.
It would be less painful, I think.
I think, yeah, the pain would be internal, right? I guess. I don't really know.
Right. I would think so. The other one is buried alive. I don't want to be buried alive either.
Oh, fuck that. No. Not doing that.
I won't go in a cellar because I'm afraid somebody will shut the door and won't let me out.
See, now this could be another game show. Think about this. How do you want to die? And you could make this into a reality show. Now, you're not actually killing people. It's all simulated. I don't know how you can do the burning thing, I guess.
Oh, can I pick who we're inviting to play?
In this crazy future, I guess you would have to pick. And they win, or they compete for resources. Now it's turning into like the Hunger Games. You compete for resources,
right?
Well, instead of hunting each other, they're doing these very crazy feats, like stay in the cell
challenges.
Yeah. I like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
this could be interesting.
On topic.
Sounds like a good short story.
Yeah.
The next one is a little girl named Poppy. She was 3 years old. She was a victim of child abuse. It doesn't say what or how. It says her parents were sentenced to life in prison plus 10 years each for her murder and for the 8 months of abuse the child suffered before she died. And that's all it says about that. And that's enough. You know.
That's horrible.
I cannot imagine. You know, it really...
Does it say where this happened again? I'm sorry.
No.
Huh. Okay.
It does not.
And the type of abuse?
It just says child abuse.
Okay. Man. That's horrible.
She was a cute little girl, too. Oh, my God, she was a cute little girl.
You know,
blonde, blue eyes.
And these, some people aren't fit to be parents. What can I tell you? Some people aren't fit to be parents at all.
I agree.
Just
I know so many people that want kids and never had them or couldn't have them, and then you have people that have them by the shitload and do stuff like this. I don't understand.
Fucking horrible, man. You know what? You need a license to drive. You need a license to be a nurse. But you don't need a license to have a kid. That's fucked up. Yeah. Nope. I think we need to change that. I think
we need to do something.
That's right. I'm going to propose a future setting for all of us. In the future, the government's going to mandate with a chemical castration when you can give birth, or when you can, conceive,
Oh Lord.
Yeah, imagine that future. You have to apply for a license. You can still bang. You can still get it on. You just can't get. You just can't get pregnant. You can't knock anyone up. People will be against it. Be like, well,
our race would end in about 12 years.
Probably.
Because people will be out screwing everything and anything that walked, knowing that they couldn't get pregnant.
Well, I mean, there would be like that one group that would be really against it because the government would be in their business and their body, telling them what they can and can't do. But it'd be like, come on, guys, this policy is to prevent stupid people from happening. Too many people are breeding, creating stupid people, and they're just doing all sorts of crazy stuff. So we're just gonna have this policy, mandated chemical castration. What the fuck?
What the hell is chemical castration, by the way?
I don't know.
They dip your nuts in acid or something.
Yes, Becky, that's exactly what happens. They dip your nuts in an acid bath. Okay.
In my brain, when you say that, that's exactly what I see. I'm like, oh damn.
Oh, hey, we got someone listening in the chat. Renee, yeah, she's been on the show before. Mohair. Yeah, you caught us at an interesting time talking about chemical castrations. Yeah, we were talking about top 10 most sinister, most extreme, most barbaric, most shocking murders of 2018. All right, what's the next one?
The next one is Jason Rode. He was a prominent businessman, and he's currently on trial for the murder of his wife. He claims that she killed herself after an argument about an affair. She was found dead with a cord wrapped around her neck, but the state claims that he strangled her to death and tried to make it look like a suicide.
Maybe she did. I mean, this is kind of
I mean, you know, it's
stretch.
possible. I don't know. I mean,
describe this scene again. A strangle cord around her neck.
he wrapped a cord. It says she was found with a cord wrapped around her neck.
Okay.
But the state claims that he strangled her to death and made it look like murder. Now, I have a question.
Yes.
Why, when people write they strangled someone, why do they put strangled to death? Doesn't strangled imply to death?
Well, you could be strangled, but not to death.
Well, it looks like to me that would be choked, not strangled.
Well, there's a difference between choke and strangle. Let's see. Maybe. Choke is with your hand, or if someone puts their hand around your neck, they're choking you. Or you could choke when you get something lodged in your throat. But strangle, I think that's, when I say strangle, that's where someone's using a cord and going around your neck, you know? I think.
Okay.
I mean, does that make sense?
Yes, it does. I just had never asked that before. I'm like, really?
Yeah, I don't see. A lot of times, most of the time, I'm just bullshit in my ass. I don't even know if that's the difference between choke and strangle. But I think so. I don't know. I mean, sounds right to me.
Right. It works for me. I was like, okay. You know, I just accepted that and went right on. See? Argument winner.
Yeah. Well, you just keep on arguing until you win. You know.
Well,
my wife says, or how my family says, I'm just digging my hole deeper. I'm like, no, I'm going to dig it so deep there isn't need to dig anymore. It's going to turn into a pool. What I want to do, I want to dig it so deep. You can feel some water in it. Go swimming. Come on. I don't know.
just don't pee in the pool.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be doing that now. All right, what's the next one?
Oh my God.
Are we done?
Really? No. This is number 9.
Spiders.
This is a trial that's no. This is a this is a trial that's currently underway. 2 farmers stand accused of killing a 16-year-old for stealing sunflower seeds.
Oh my fucking God. What?
I am not kidding you.
Oh, these brave men. These brave men defended their property from a 16-year-old girl who was taking some flower seeds. They killed her. Well, it was just a teacher a lesson.
No, it wasn't a woman. It was a boy that they killed.
Oh. I'm sorry. I mean,
that's okay. He said that
right, was
they pushed him from a moving vehicle. They put him in a vehicle, and I don't know. They didn't say where they were taking him or whatever, but they pushed him out of a moving vehicle, and he broke his neck. But that he was bleeding from mouth, nose, and ears when the witness saw him.
Oh man! Wait, was he Hispanic? Was he like a little Mexican boy? Well, where was his at? Does it tell you?
It doesn't say. It just says in the Northwest.
northwest. I don't know, man. I'm having some ideas. Because I'm thinking, these two farmers, they see a 16-year-old boy
Sound like
getting seeds. Like what would
sunflowers, yeah.
Yeah, what would compel them to just go from 0 to 60 like that, you know? They're like, we're gonna pick this boy up, take him for a ride, throw him out. Like a stray dog. This definitely wasn't no local boy.
I don't know.
This most definitely wasn't a local boy. If he was, they would have been like, oh, all right, boy. But they did him like that. They treat him like a stray dog. That's weird, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up. Now that's a horror story.
That's like, it just always, it always just kills me when I hear on the news or read on the paper or whatever, where it says that they put somebody in a trash bag and throw them away.
Yeah. There's people that do that.
Absolutely just is gut-wrenching to me because, how little their life was valued. Not only were they murdered, that's bad enough, that someone decided to take their life, but they were so worthless that someone threw them in the trash.
Well, they don't have body disposal. They don't have a place to really dispose the body, Becky. They gotta put it somewhere,
I know, but why can't they leave it where it was?
Well, then the cops, the body starts rotting and people start noticing things. So what some do, and I think this murder happened last year. This guy, was it last year or the year before that? It was on the news. The guy killed his girlfriend and stored the parts in the fridge and was apparently eating some of it because that's exactly what you do.
Ew, gross.
Yeah. Cannibalism, man. Is that
no? Thank you.
Did we already reach 10? How many do we have? Oh wait.
No, there's one more.
Okay, what's the last one?
I don't know where this is, but it's a really messed up name. But he broke down in court, describing how he accidentally shot his son outside of school, thinking he was a hijacker.
Oh, fuck. This probably took place in the States.
I don't know, but it does say that they released him and he wasn't charged.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. So he thinks his car's being hijacked. So he has his gun and he fires, which would normally be, if you're standing your ground, I guess, if you think your car is being stolen or someone's breaking into your home.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like one of those crazy horror stories where it's not just anyone. It's not even what you think it is. It's just your son.
Right. How do you live with that?
You don't. I don't think. I gotta check in on this guy. I don't know. Is he still around?
Doesn't say.
I don't know, man. He's gonna be haunted by this for the rest of his life.
Yeah, it's like my mom had. I remember this when I was little. My mom had a friend who was getting ready to go to work, and the husband was. She was running late. The husband said, "I'll get the kids ready. Don't worry about it." And she was got in the car and was backing out of the driveway and hit something. And when she stopped and got out of the car, it was her little girl.
Oh. Oh no.
She was so used to riding with mom when they were going to, mom would drop her off at school, and she didn't know that mom was running late and that she wasn't going with her. and she was running behind the car to get in the car with her.
Oh no, that's man. And they had
Killed her.
And they had 2 kids or just 1 kid?
2.
Oh shit. Oh man, no. Because see, there's a whole wave of trouble that comes with this.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I know.
anytime there's a child's death like that, you know the government's getting involved. Not just police. We're talking about CPS too.
Oh yeah.
And they're probably going to be looking at taking some actions. Okay, we're going to locate this kid with a family member and this and that. My advice with that is have an attorney. I don't know. That's the only thing I can really tell you. Have an attorney. Have an attorney.
They did. It was a long, drawn out, ugly court battle, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah. It is.
But I'll never forget Mom. I'll never forget Mom talking about that. I mean, she was like, she was very adamant that, when she was leaving to go somewhere, if I was staying at home, she wanted to know where I was.
Yeah.
I was not to be outside. I was not to be around the car. That was a big thing with her.
But
I can't imagine accidentally shooting and killing your child thinking that they were breaking into something of yours, I mean, I just can't imagine having to live with that. Losing a child would be bad enough, but knowing that it was because of something that you did, oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't live with that.
You have to. I mean, there's 2 choices really. Either you do or you don't.
Well, I think it would absolutely break my heart and kill me.
Yep. I probably would. It'd change you forever.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Or they could just put me in one of the little padded rooms and lock the door.
That'd be nice.
Let me sit in the corner.
Just go insane. Go criminally insane, so that they could do that. Otherwise, they're probably just leaving your house.
I don't think that. I think I would be insane if that happened to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it would drive me insane, or more insane than I already am. I mean, whatever.
I mean, yeah, you're already pretty crazy already. I mean, you're trying to tase your brother.
Oh yeah.
For $10. $10 tasing your brother? Aw.
But we would have to set a goal for how much money we wanted to get, but I mean, come on. There's a lot of people that would pay $10 to see this.
I think so. I need to raise money for the show anyway.
Oh, I know.
I need to get a new computer.
Yeah,
I
know.
Maybe we can come up with if we donate $10, you tase your brother, donate.
They can watch it if they donate money.
Okay, what would
like
you
buying a ticket?
Now $10 is for tasing your brother. What comes with $20? Like kick him on the balls?
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Shave his head while he's asleep? I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like a one-time thing. That'd have to be a big donation.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like,
shove him in the lake?
Shove him in a lake.
Okay. Our lake.
In your lake. You have a lake. Wait.
Yeah, 2. One on either side of the house.
Oh, wow. Look at that. 2 chances. 2 chances for baby Jason to come at you. Look at that.
And it is pretty cold outside, so, it would be interesting.
Saying it would be the best weather? The best weather for it to happen?
Right.
Yeah. Man.
And if you give us $50, I'll duct tape him to a horse in his undershorts.
Yeah, she would. She would.
I will. I really will.
Maybe we can come up with this.
But no horses. But no horses would be harmed in the making of the video.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Okay.
Now you do notice that I didn't say anything about hurting the brother.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, that goes without saying, and I know. What is your brother even hearing this?
Yeah, he's sitting here across the room eyeballing me.
Yeah, I bet so.
But he does know that I do love him, and he is really a wonderful brother. Even though he posts pictures of spiders all over Facebook and harasses me constantly.
I see.
I do love him.
He's trying to scare you. He's trying to scare you to death.
I know, devil. That's why I need to tase him.
Well, tase him again. Hell. All right, we are coming towards the end here. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all made it this far. Y'all press that like button, share around, and all that. Subscribe too. You know, with y'all's help and support, that's what grows the show. So.
Yep. More books, more airtime, more everything.
All right. Y'all take it easy.
Share.
Share. Y'all take it easy.
Bye.